Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine, as you can see. Kisumu is fantastic, and maybe you could also let me know where you're watching the video from. The county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, there is one question which I've been asking myself since Raila Odinga led his brigades in joining the broad-based government through what he called ODM experts. And the question is just simple. Is William Ruto fixing Raila Odinga? Is William Ruto setting up Raila Odinga and the ODM experts? I'm asking that question because earlier this week, William Ruto was in the coastal region, Taita Taveta County to be precise. And ODM experts made headlines during that event.
Unajua, Mr. Guru, you said something. Lakini wewe kidogo you are a businessman. Kidogo utasema kwa mpango. Mimi nilisema jana, hii nchi haiwezi kuendelea kwa kupitia mtandao, haiwezekani. Kwani hii leo hapa ni Facebook imelaunch hapa hii? Ama ni Twitter? Ama ni TikTok? Si ni watu? Si ni kazi ambayo imefanywa kwa ground? Jana walinikujia usiku. Walisema wananisalimia wakanitumia shilingi. Tafadhali leo nirikudieni na 100. Wacha kunirudishia shilingi. Tumeni 100 ama 200 na mimi nazingojea. Si namna hiyo.
Na tusiwe nchi ya kulalamika peke yake, kwa sababu mimi nina uhuru ya kusema chochote mimi nataka kusema. Huwezi kufunga mdomo yangu. Jana nimeongea hapa Taita Taveta, naona wengine wananirukia, Junet kwa bana, mdomo ni yangu. Siasa ni yangu. Wakati tuliingia wamama vile wanavaa, waliambia wamama walisema my dress my choice. Mimi pia nasema my politics my choice. Huwezi kunilazimisha vile bila nataka kwenda.
And it was not the first time ODM experts in government were making headlines. There was a time Opiyo Wandayi really annoyed Kenyans to an extent that Kenyans started branding him Opiyo wa Adani.
The question is, would these emerging reports in any way affect the delivery of this project? We can't tell. Why? Because they are not related to this project. We can't even vote for their veracity from where we sit. And therefore we'll be engaging in speculation, Honorable Chair. The second limb of that question is, could these bribery or corruption claims have a bearing on our own process? To my knowledge, Honorable Chair, there has been no case of corruption or bribery insofar as this PIP of Adani Energy Solutions is concerned. Up to now, up to this very moment.
Mimi na hakika hiyo uhusiano, mheshimiwa, huo uhusiano tadumu. Tadumu kabisa hata beyond next election. Sisi tumeshikana na mheshimiwa rais kikamilifu. Si kubahatisha. Sisi tuko ndani ya serikali na serikali iko imara. Serikali haina wasiwasi hata kidogo. Sawa. Ni jukumu lenu na sisi sote tulinde serikali isimame. Na tuunge mheshimiwa rais mkono aendelee kuongoza nchi hata baada ya next elections. Si namna hiyo? Sisi kule kwetu tunatoka kule Siaya, Nyanza. Kule kwetu tukiamua tumeamua. Kwa hivyo tumeamua tunashikana na mheshimiwa rais.
And none other than the ODM Deputy Secretary General, Edwin Sifuna, had to say this, which in my view is probably what William Ruto wanted to happen.
Hii serikali haijui kuzungumza na wananchi. Haijui kuzungumza na mwananchi wa sasa, si mwananchi wa kufokewa. Hakuna mtu anatishwa. Unajua kama Joho huyo kwanza, huyo Joho. Tutamuita sisi kama wabunge pale bungeni aeleze ni nini anatisha wa Kenya atawakujia. Anawakujia kama nani? Kwa njia ipi? Na tunachukulia semi za waziri ni tofauti sana na semi za mwanasiasa. Tofauti sana. Akumbuke yeye sio gavana wa Mombasa. Akumbuke yeye sio deputy party leader wa ODM. Aliondoka kwenye hiyo nafasi. Yeye ni waziri. Aongee kama waziri. Na waziri ana uwajibikaji. Ana bahati sana tunaenda recess wiki hii na tunarudi mwezi wa pili. Anafikiria tutakuwa tumesahau. Hatutasahau. Tutamuita bungeni tumuulize swali. Wewe kama waziri unapotoa matamshi kwamba wale wakosoaji wa serikali ati unawakujia kwa njia ipi? Na tunazungumza haya kwa sababu sisi wana ODM haswa tunaamini katika ile Bill of Rights iko katika katiba hii yetu. Watu wana uhuru wa kusema. Na mimi nataka kuambia watu haswa wale kwenye mitandao, msitishwe na mtu yote. Wasitishwe na mtu yoyote. Wazungumze kwa sababu hii ndio njia ambayo tutatengeneza taifa letu kwa sababu ya vizazi vijavyo. Wengine ambao wanazungumza haya mambo yao yamekwisha. Unatutisha na labda kesho utakuwa. Unatisha mtu mwenye miaka 19. Wewe umefikisha miaka ngapi? Umeshakuwa gavana, umekuwa mbunge, umemaliza mambo yako. Uko retirement. Unakuja kutisha watu wenye miaka 19. Wao ndio watu ambao unatakiwa tukae na wao. Tujue wao wangependa mustakabali wa nchi hii ukae vipi. Wewe you have already contributed to the progress of the country. Stop threatening people.
So in this video, I want us to figure out whether William Ruto is fixing Raila Odinga and ODM experts in his government. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But again, before I dive in, allow me to also take this opportunity to introduce you guys to Lemfi. Lemfi is a mobile money app for users in the UK, Canada, and the United States of America to send money back to Kenya. They offer the best exchange rates, and the money will be delivered instantly into your M-Pesa account, Airtel Money account, and of course, if you want, directly into your bank account. You can use the link in the pinned comment to download the app. Ladies and gentlemen, let us dive in. The question is William Ruto laying traps for Raila Odinga? Is he setting up Raila Odinga, ODM Party, and the ODM experts? Because today in the Republic of Kenya, Kenyans are really wondering what would have happened if Raila Odinga had won the presidency based on the arrogance of the ODM experts. Let us not get into that. Let us look at some facts. Because in this video, I want us to understand whether Ruto is actually playing, setting up, or fixing Raila Odinga and ODM experts. Let us look at the fact. The first fact is that ODM experts are more vocal in their support for William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza policies more than their Kenya Kwanza counterparts. As a matter of fact, Kenya Kwanza cabinet secretaries currently are very silent. You are no longer hearing of Davis Chirchir. You are no longer hearing of Kipchumba Murkomen. You are no longer hearing of all those other cabinet secretaries from William Ruto's side. But you are hearing from Mbadi, of course. You are hearing from Joho, and you are hearing from Opiyo Wandayi. Why is that happening? Why is William Ruto allowing ODM experts to be the face of the government, while we know that this government is currently very unpopular? The second fact is that Kenyans are very bitter and very angry with the broad-based government, particularly Kenya Kwanza government. So it means the moment ODM experts are vocal, they are getting equal reaction from Kenyans. And that's why people like Joho are currently finding it very hard online, because Kenyans are very bitter and very angry with the Kenya Kwanza government or the broad-based government. The third fact is that in 2027, William Ruto will be seeking for his re-election as the president of the Republic of Kenya. But currently, the odds are totally against William Ruto. And for William Ruto to win in 2027, one thing must happen. Simple. He must secure the support of ODM strongholds. Which begs the question, is there a game plan ODM party is playing which we might not understand right now? Are they trying to push the other cabinet secretaries around Ruto so that they can get favor from William Ruto? What is their game plan? But personally, if you are to ask me, I strongly believe that the ODM experts are walking straight into William Ruto's trap. And that's what I want to explain to you guys in this video. Again, before we do that, allow me to also introduce you guys to Bricks Solutions. Bricks Solutions offers CCTV installation, website design, and software solutions. Currently, they have one of the best ERP or point of sale software for supermarkets, hospitals, pharmacies, schools, petrol stations, barber shop, name it. You can reach them for live demonstrations through the contact you are seeing on the screen there. Ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that William Ruto is a shrewd politician. And because I always believe that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence, I strongly believe that Ruto is fixing ODM experts. Why am I saying this? Number one, William Ruto would want a situation where ODM party is divided. Because a strong ODM party is not good for William Ruto. William Ruto would want a situation where ODM, there's a wing which is fully on his side, and then there's another wing which is not fully on his side. That is his prayer. That is his prayer. A strong ODM is not good for him. And that's why you are even seeing within ODM party, there is kind of division. There are those who are opposed to what Wakina Joho are doing, supporting William Ruto vocally, and those who are for that. So at the end of the day, as we speak today, if you are to ask, or if you are to randomly pick ODM members and ask them whether the statement by Joho was right, they'll tell you, some will tell you no, some will tell you yes. So a division is going to be created. So I strongly believe that Ruto is trying to create that division within ODM party, and ODM experts are not seeing. I would have preferred a situation where if ODM experts were speaking, they were speaking a language which the ODM Secretary General, like Edwin, who is the spokesperson of the party, cannot contradict. But now, the experts are talking a different language. Then Edwin Sifuna, the party spokesperson, is talking a different language. Tell me if that's not division. So that's number one. Number two, and this is very important, and Raila Odinga must be very careful. William Ruto is trying to share the Kenya Kwanza failures with ODM party. And I want to take you back to 2018. In 2018, March to be precise, Raila Odinga entered into some handshake with Uhuru Kenyatta. By that time, Kenya Kwanza had overborrowed. Raila Odinga formed, he didn't really form government because none of ODM member was part of Uhuru Kenyatta's government. None. So, Jubilee by that time, sorry, if I mentioned Kenya Kwanza previously, Jubilee by that time had overborrowed. The state of economy was on downward trajectory. Kenyans really hated Jubilee government. But when Raila Odinga joined, and William Ruto pulled out, William Ruto successfully managed to lay all the blames, all the failures of Jubilee government at that time on the shoulder of Raila Odinga, to an extent that by the time Raila Odinga was going for the elections in 2022, he did not have the authority or the audacity to talk about Kenya Kwanza failures. Because if Raila Odinga had not joined that government, I am sure there are things that Raila Odinga would have told Kenyans, and Kenyans would have understood. Kenyans were like, this government overborrowed, yes, but you're part of it. Right now, everything, including Adani, which was executed before Raila Odinga joined the government, everybody is now blaming Raila Odinga, that Raila Odinga is part of it. And there's no way Raila Odinga can run away from that. And because of that, Raila Odinga is becoming very unpopular. So because Ruto doesn't want ODM to get out of this government. That's how he's holding them. Because now they are being blamed together. If there's anything, let us be blamed together. Remember when the agencies were demonstrating, what happened? In my view, I think William Ruto is smart. He realized that his party lacked the voice. The ODM party is now giving him that voice. So that's number 2. Number 3, I think Ruto is very strategic. He wants ODM party to feel part of ownership of the government. They want ODM to feel that government, we are part of this government. That's why they're talking the way they're talking. And because they are now seeing the need, or they have that feeling of ownership, it means they'll, in their meetings, they'll say, okay, sasa hii serikali ni yetu, atuendi mahali, we are here. And they're going to stay put until 2027. So they'll, at the end of the day, they'll come out and campaign for the government. Number 4, and this is important, and this is my open letter to Raila Odinga. Please, Ruto is setting up ODM experts against Kenyans. Already, Kenyans are not happy with the way they are talking. One of the reasons Kenyans went to the streets, and William Ruto was very clear on this, was because there was a feeling of arrogance. That's why people like Kipchumba Murkomen were kicked out, because of the watches they were putting on. The way they were speaking or talking to Kenyans or talking at Kenyans. That's exactly what we are seeing in this government. So, Raila must be very careful, because we'll realize when it's late that Kenyans have moved on minus him. And lastly, it could be a strategy to divert the attention of the country from government failures by now focusing them to what ODM experts are saying. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think. That's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.